So many times, nurses and doctors fail to use it correctly. And the solution is very simple. So let me break it down for you. The verb tener is one that you have to master before you reach Spanish fluency. Did you know that the verb to have is one of the most common mistakes when you learn Spanish? So many times, nurses and doctors fail to use it correctly. I hear many of them going into an exam room and saying, I have pain, instead of saying what they want to say, which is to ask the question, do you have pain? And the solution is very simple. You just have to put it into question form. So instead of saying, tengo dolor, you say, ¿tiene dolor? This very simple concept alone can save you so much time, and it almost allows you to have a full medical conversation in Spanish with your patient. So let me break it down for you. The verb tener is one that you have to master before you reach Spanish fluency. Just to give you an example, tener can be used to express possession, like tengo su medicamento. It can be used to express relationship. Your patient can say, tengo esposa. Age, a very common expression, is tengo 28 años. The word tengo, it's used to express age in Spanish. It can also be used to express feelings like fear, tengo miedo. Among other things like diabetes, tengo diabetes, or if they're free in the evening, they might also say, tengo toda la tarde. Now, to make your life simple, let's talk about the subject pronoun. I need you to memorize these, so I am going to leave you flashcards that you can study at your own pace so you can master this concept. Link in the description. For the sake of simplicity, we're just going to talk about me, you, him, and her, which is going to be yo tengo, usted tiene, él tiene, and ella tiene. We'll leave them and we for another video. Just memorize these. And just to give you a tip, fluent Spanish speakers can tell how much Spanish you really know if you mess these up. So make sure you learn them. Now let me give you some examples on how to use these. Now if you work with adult patients, they'll often make statements like these. Tengo fiebre, tengo diabetes, tengo comezón. It's always tengo plus something. Also, fun fact, there's a very famous song called Tengo la camisa negra. Go listen to it.
Que tengo la camisa negra y una pena que me duele, tal parece que solo me quedé.
Now, when the patient says tengo, that's your I have. Let's talk about he, she, and somebody's son, for example. It will go something like this. You can say el paciente or la paciente. La paciente tiene fiebre. Su hijo tiene vómito, or even su esposo tiene comezón. Now, as I said before, tener is also used to express age. ¿Cuántos años tiene is and should be your go-to phrase. It's fast, it's simple, and recognizable by native speakers. ¿Cuántos años tiene? Now, a common answer that natives use is tengo 20 años. Just to give you an example, it's always tengo and their age, 20 years. 20 years. So it's a good idea to learn the numbers if you haven't already. Now let's talk about physical descriptions, because in the clinical setting, you will encounter these descriptions. Now, tengo ronchas is probably the most common one you'll hear. Now, it is very possible that every time a patient endorses a symptom, he or she will make it with the statement tengo plus the symptom. Which reminds me, if you want to learn every single symptom you'll come across in your hospital area, I'll leave a link in the description with flashcards that will teach you the pronunciation of every single symptom. so that you can both understand it and ask about it. Remember, if you're asking for a symptom, your formula is always tiene plus the symptom. Tiene fiebre, tiene comezón, tiene tos, etc. Now don't get confused. Many people confuse the word tener versus estar, but that's a whole different video. I'll make another one in the future. First, you master these. For now, just try to learn as many tengo and tiene statements and questions as you possibly can. I left you with a few in this video, but if you want more, click the link below to get a special set of study material that will teach you all the important ones that you will need. I really hope this video helps. Now before I leave, let me leave you with this fancy expression. Try to memorize it. Nos vamos a tener que acostumbrar. That means we will have to get used to it. Memorize it and impress all your colleagues. Till next time.